golden. Alright. So we'll see how this matchup goes between FunkyMcgee and Slickah. Hard to say right now who will win, but my money's on FunkyMcgee. Favorite Samus coming on stream, Ziop.
Only Samus. So these two, Paul has, at least I think, a much better approach to the game. The way he likes to approach everything is he does the option that he thinks is going to get him the farthest. So if he thinks an option is going to beat a good player, or has the best chance of beating a good player, he will go for that option. So a lot of times he can get cheesed. Dom, unfortunately, or I guess not unfortunately, because he beats all of us, he has a bit more of an approach to just kind of do what works, which is good in the short term, but I think Funky definitely has a better approach for overall gameplay in the long term. Dom just kind of has the mindset that if, let's say shield pressure is working against everybody, but it may be considered actually unsafe, then he's going to keep doing it until people start adapting. Whereas Paul is going to do perfect shield pressure and mess it up a bunch. But, I mean, Paul definitely has a better approach. As you can see, shield drops, he lives and dies by his perfect ledge dashes. And yeah, that's pretty much the difference between these two. When Paul's playing amazing, it's a beautiful thing, but you don't see it too often.
Ooh, side B got screwed up there.
Yep.
Probably from the lack of walls on the stage, right?
Yeah. So that, and you want to try to side B to a point where they can't hit you. It's called sweet spotting. And so that's what he was going for there, and just was a bit too low, unfortunately. Yeah. Falco's down tilt can cover side B to the ledge pretty well, so you do have to be pretty close to perfect. I wasn't expecting the air dodge. I was expecting him to shine Sol a little bit longer and grab the ledge. I think I would have liked that a bit more.
But it worked.
Yeah. I would like to see grab the ledge there. I think he was just flubbing a little bit. Nice shine on the shield. Shield drop lasers. Dom doing the runoff, jump back on double laser. It's kind of cool. Jumping on. Also, Funky is a lot more laser heavy than Dom. For those of you who don't know, like what I mean by a Falco timer, it's basically how many times will a Falco laser before he goes in. Most Falcos are like 2. Dom's is 2. And Funky doesn't really have a timer. He'll just kind of play as patiently as he needs to.
Why is weird stream Ziop? Look at this.
Ziop has got the mind games down.
A lot of stuff now is about playstyle. That's
that was.
You know what?
We're not gonna talk about that.
I 100% think that's amazing, because the amount of times Paul's been fucked over by things exactly, or fudged over exactly like that.
Who just won that one?
FunkyMcgee won that one.
You want a replay of what he just did? That was pretty impressive.
Go for it.
So lay it on us, Ryan. Lay it on us.
Let's see this. So Dom grabbed the ledge way too early. A lot of stuff now is about playstyle. And he gets hit for it. That's actually, you know, that was pretty close. You know what? I don't blame Dom. I 100%. I mean, just roll. Falco's dead there 100% of the time if you just time your roll properly.
That's the pressure of the stream, though, man.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. Especially when it's last stock and people are at high percent. Paul's coming back from 2 stock deficit.
Let's see who FunkyMcgee.
So
picks.
FunkyMcgee's definitely thinking about Peach.
Ooh.
Between every game, he likes to mind game you and hover over Peach. Maybe
But he goes
maybe he'll
back
actually
to
pick it.
Falco.
Goes back to Falco. I know he's
Is he a Falco main?
he's definitely a Falco main. He's just he loves his Peach and he's very prideful about his Falco though. In Paul's mind, he's the best Falco in Windsor, which I don't necessarily disagree with. We always say that peak Paul is like Windsor's finest for sure, but like I said, you don't get that too often. We get like a, say this is like a 75-80% Paul. Peak Paul, you don't mess with him at the ledge.
Okay, no, he's living this time though. We're good.
Didn't really learn from his mistake, but
Practice makes perfect, man. It's okay.
yeah. That's another thing. Paul is not a huge, doesn't really go for reads. Or he goes for reads, but
Not long-term reads?
not necessarily the reads that Dom goes for. Or Slickah likes to do roll reads and all based off tendencies. Paul's more of a reaction-based guy. That was a terrible double
Yeah,
jump.
that was a sick 5
He knows he didn't try and stall long enough.
Ledge guarded.
Yeah.
Honestly, I actually really like Falco did. It was like it's just a slugfest.
Yeah.
Like at first wasn't a fan because like Falco's just Falco, you know what I mean?
Everyone thinks that it's whoever gets the first laser off, but
No, definitely not.
people just don't know how to deal with lasers, to be honest. Sometimes getting the
100%.
first laser off isn't even advantageous per se. Like,
It can be added.
it definitely can.
You gotta take
But it's not
advantage.
like guaranteed.
Yeah, no. People think that like, oh, I got the first laser off, now I can just continue to shoot lasers. But there's mix-ups. There's you can
Yeah.
full hop and then fast fall laser, and then you have laser control. And
It's what you do after, right?
Yeah, it's all a mix up.
it's totally a mix-up.
Yeah.
Goes for Shine Bear, doesn't quite connect. Dom has quite the hefty lead.
Yeah, I can get ledge for free. Oh. Ooh.
He's messing those up.
He's down
And
there.
Paul
Oh,
does
saves
not
him a
mess
little
those up usually. kind of a
Side B.
kind of a weird bear. He just kind of full hop, hung out at the peak for a little bit, didn't fast fall and threw it out. It lingered a bit, so. I would have liked to see up tilt there from Paul. He didn't quite get out of range of the short hop down there. I think if we got the up tilt off, it would have at least.
Oh.
Yeah. He-
Just goes out for it.
There's not much you can do against a Falco with the stock lead.
No, exactly.
They're looking for the run up
Suicide
there. every
there,
single
yeah.
time.
Slickah win.
Yeah.
Wins
Yep,
one.
1-1.
So 1-1
This is
now.
best out of 5-2 since this is winners finals, right?
All right, hype.
I believe it's best out of 5.
Yeah, it's best out of 5.
Yeah.
There's no way Dom would not play best out of 5. He's like the he just kind of makes everybody play best of 5s, which makes sense. It's totally understandable. It's definitely the right thing to do. It's just gets exhausting playing the exact same people over and over
Oh
again.
yeah.
Yeah, no, for real.
It can be very like strenuous.
I honestly think the best of 3 at a weekly is perfectly fine. If you want to do like a bi-weekly and then do like top 8
Yeah, best 5, something like that.
best of 5s or something.
I'm down with that, yeah.
Yeah, that's nice, but when we come here and play the exact same people and
yeah.
the exact same matchups every week,
It's just, yeah, it
the
just
best
gets
of
boring.
5s get exhausting,
Nearing-
especially if you play a matchup or a
Yeah.
character like Samus, where you're
Nearing
playing
the
30
end,
minute
It
sets.
gets very like
Yeah.
tiring, and you just can't like keep focus.
I honestly think that's like one of the things that led to a lot of people in our scene burning out. We used to have Double Stop, who was by far the best for a long time, and basically the story goes he played Falco against Falco so much, and there was no variety, and he just kind of got burnt out.
Oh yeah, that happens.
It was kind of sad to see because
That's
he
why
was
I
our
think
best
that's why
player, and
Smash
he's-
4 has like more of a like community because they have so many matchups.
Yeah, we don't talk
right?
about that game. We talk about big boy games.
the game doesn't
Yeah,
exist.
I like Melee a lot better.
It's still 2001. The game doesn't exist.
Yeah, we live in old school, man.
That's fine.
Blaziken's just a fetus playing this game.
So 1 stock lead, not even.
Yeah, it's actually like been really close.
It's close, yeah.
So close.
That get up attack, oh my god. Cheeses me so much, man. Especially as, like when I play Ganon, I'm just tall. I just get hit in the face every time.
Nice little shine grab there from Paul. FunkyMcgee. Good start up.
Yeah, he's getting crazy. Oh, wrong
I
way.
like the idea of the runoff. It covers the double jump back to ledge if you want to do the down air. Then it also
that
sets
was
up
so
for
clean.
exactly what he did, but he plays it the wrong way. Now he's got a hefty lead.
Yeah, another 3-stock lead from Slickah.
Hulk doing well, doing a good job keeping him in the corner. That's a good forward
Yeah,
tilt.
good trade. Oh. Okay.
That
That's,
should be-
oh,
Didn't get the double jump.
now it should be in. Yeah.
That's fine. As
This
long
is
as he
still
cleans this.
doable.
Yep. Cleans this up super quickly. Did Dom just shine on the shield?
Okay. Yo, Funky's on him.
Yeah, like I said, Funky has really good pressure. He has proper pressure for Falco. Like I said, Dom's just kind of a, if it's working, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Which, it's worked for this long, it's going to continue to work, so.
I guess so, yeah.
Until
Okay.
maybe somebody like Paul comes along and punches him for these minute errors.
Okay.
Nice back here. Paul also is something he has really good platform play. It's pretty much as soon as he touches a platform, he's angling for shield drop.
Look at this. Oh.
Or so it seems, at least playing him. Ooh. I respect the idea. He's looking to finish it off.
No, that was
Like
definitely close.
3-stock comeback. I understand it. It's just, it sucks to see him not land it, I guess.
Oh, he wants the wrong back.
I think Dom's actually pretty good on this stage.
They're both making like really great use of the platforms,
Yep.
and like, I find these platforms are so hard, you know, so inconsistent.
For certain characters, like I think Falco, it's really good. You can basically camp underneath them, and your up tilt's gonna cover above on some heights.
Yeah.
Ooh, grab the ledge. See, that's just another instance of Paul flubbing a little bit, not getting there fast enough, and not getting the.
Yeah.
Paul's got to stay calm. I know he didn't used to have the greatest mentality. I know he's been working a lot on that, which is definitely awesome to see.
Yeah, for real.
Like I said, Paul playing amazing is a beautiful thing to see, but the reason it didn't used to happen a lot is because the mindset. There's another instance where I think, I mean, I know he was trying to run away, but even just camping with down tilt.
Yeah, just like, it's honestly just minor things.
It's very small spacings. It's losing Paul these exchanges.
Yeah,
Mixing up his recovery well too. Keeping it hard to predict. Nice little combo starter. Full hops. I definitely don't think he wanted the full hop.
okay, starting it off. Okay, up tilt.
Ooh, messes up again. I don't know about that full hop dare to top
Oh,
platform.
that was clean.
Ooh,
That's another
Dom
shot.
snipes him.
Oh, he's too gangster.
I'd like to see Paul toss in a couple reads into his game. If you just think about it, it's a 1 in 3 or 1 in 4 chance that you land something.
Yeah.
And I honestly think it'd stop Dom from reaching these 150% stocks. If every other Falco is going for them, like Dom, that should be dead. Good DI though. Paul was actually angling up towards the stage to the right, got hit with the shine, and made it so he DI'd to the left. Usually the setup there is the shine bear works because they're holding in. Yeah, like I said, just I'd like to see a little, maybe a few reads thrown in. I know that's not super like his play style, but Falco gets so much off of the forward smash read,
Oh, for real.
and it's something that could cut down these stocks from getting to such a high percent. He's got to keep calm.
Yeah, no, this is definitely doable. He's like done this before. He took 2 last game. He can definitely do this. He just needs to finish those stocks off, and I think that's like the hardest thing.
Nice shine on
Look at
shield.
this.
That's a stock.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's a sick angle, actually. I did
Yeah,
not
yeah,
think
it
I was
was.
making it. Okay, the charge. Oh, he's getting wild. All right. Yo.
Set that up perfectly.
51. Like, this is,
51.
yeah, definitely happening.
Totally doable. That's one shine combo.
Slickah's got center stage right now, so it could be a little rough.
I like to see Paul not ledge dash there. He's definitely given enough room to not have to ledge dash.
Good
And
angle.
they can see there it's a good idea.
Oh,
There's pressure. super close, intense situation. Paul's throwing out. I'm starting to notice lasers that are covering Dom jumping out of shield. Should be able to recover.
Yeah. Honestly, close games though.
It was close.
Without a doubt. 3-1 from Slickah though.
You want to jump in? Oh, we got to play.